We're back to Neil Hayes Show. My guest today is Yolanda M. Smith, the Branthropist. And I'm excited to know what you mean by that, Yolanda. Thanks for stopping by and coming on the show today.
Thanks for having me, Neil. That's great. Yeah, great question. You can imagine I get asked that all the time. When you think about, I am a branding expert and business strategist. And so one of the things that I do is I help people really to brand up, to figure out what it is that they're passionate about so that they can live in their authenticity and really build a powerful personal brand so that they can have, the influence, impact, and income they desire.
And what do you define as a brand? Because here's the mistake that's made. As you know, I put 14, 15 years to get the national syndicated show. People go and see me. They see me with the celebrities. They see my bio. They start doing different things. And then they relate to it and say, that's a brand. And I can work with so many different people in that way. And they want to partner with me, work with me. A lot of times people just get started they think they have a brand, but then it's not a proven brand. It's not been shown to success. It's not put all those different accolades out there, and then they think they could sell a course or sell a book. And that's the missing thing. The brand is the first part of it before anything else. So what do you think they need to develop before they go and launch these things, as I talked about? Because that's what I'm seeing the biggest mistake lots of people make is they launch things before they have a brand.
Yeah, people really did not feel like they were the brand. People didn't understand that their personal brand is so powerful, right? And instead, what do? We go get a business card, a logo, some colors, and throw up a website and say, okay, we are a brand, right? No. Or they think it's a product. And what they don't understand is before you ever become the Nike, Adidas's, and Neils of the world, that you have to really have people know, like, and trust you. And so right. You become that brand. So what they need to do is back it up before you go out and get all these things, because even the colors have meaning. You need to take time to really understand who you are and what is the value that you deliver to other people. And then that's what you start putting out there, value you serve, right? As a brand, you are delivering a promise to other people. It's really not about you. Now you can market your brand, but it's not about selling yourself, right? It's really about the value that you can deliver to other people.
That's the value proposition, which they talk about in all marketing when you're like in a market department of a business. What is this company's value proposition? Personal brands forget about that value proposition. And I think about that all the time. It's very easy to say, well, what is your value proposition? People lay a course out there. And yet, what is the value? What is this course going to bring? Why? And then is this proven to have a track record? That's probably what you learned, Yolanda, in your years, is that you have to have a track record in certain ways before you launch something. And that's part of the brand. Some people think it's the colors, the scheme, the tagline. It's so much more. And I think that value proposition is a big part of it, what you're saying.
Yeah, that's the brand identity, and your brand identity, the colors, the logos, these things, that helps you to be recognized, right? To be visible. But you have to start with you first and understanding truly what are your superpowers, what is your expertise, what are you going to do for others? And that's the whole, I call it the WIFM, right? What's in it for me? People want to know what's in it for me. What's the outcome or result that I can achieve by being in relationship with you, by buying your product or service? And so it's about starting with that brand amplification, right? The awareness phase. You got to get people to know you. If they don't know you, as Grant Cardone said, they can't flow you, right? No. I mean, and it's so much today, not about what you know and less about who you know. It's about who knows you.
Right.
Who knows you? Because I don't care who you know. If they don't know you, then you're still not making any inroads. And connection is the new currency. So who knows you, right?
And so again, that social proof is such an important part of it. So a lot of people think I can go launch a course with no brand, no proven track record, and it's going to sell. No, it won't.
Typically not. No, because people do feel like they need to, those three things. It's been out there forever. It's not going to change. Know, like, and trust, right? That's who we do business with. That's who we're in relation with. Heck, that's even who we marry, right? That's who lends us money. People that know, like, and trust us. It's amazing. The world revolves around those three things.
And it's interesting, like they talk about courses, you go into AI and ask questions how to sell courses. And the biggest thing they talk about is that direct message portion and getting them into your email list, because you're not going to go just post a course on social media and think people are going to buy it. This is the missing pieces of the puzzle of the pie, but right at the bat, it's like, if you have an idea today and you want to write a book, please look at what that book's going to provide in value. How am I going to really be considered a leader in that book area? And that's a little harder with fiction authors versus somebody writing a book on something that's self-help or helping somebody in certain ways. And how can I direct that? And that's why Yolanda's the first key to the puzzle. Once you go to the next part, so tell us that, and tell us a little bit about how you help people. And then I want to go into your speaking at the summit for Patient at patientworld.net at the end of the month, and a little bit about what your signature talk will be.
Perfect. Yeah. So really, I kind of boil it down in a nutshell. I help coaches and entrepreneurs to get and stay in business. As you know, people are out of business within 5 years on average if you're an entrepreneur. How do you get beyond that mark? It's building those sustainable business frameworks and a powerful brand, right? That's what I help people do through coaching. I speak. I also have online offerings that I offer to individuals, and I do some corporate training with organizations. So it's just, since COVID, people have recognized, oh my God, you need a brand. In today's environment, it's a requirement, not an option. A requirement, not an option. So I've been helping thousands of people to really find their voice and be able to articulate their value so that they can be authentic and make those genuine connections and stand out, because it's a crowded market out here, no matter what you're doing.
Okay, and so tell me about at Patient World, what you're going to be speaking, the summit for Patient World at the end of the month. What you're talking to me on?
Yes. So I'm going to be talking about really the power of building that personal brand and how you can leverage that personal brand to build connections, network relationships, and really understand the value of having a powerful personal brand and what you can get out of that, because it does have its benefits, right? You know, when you think about really people with a powerful personal brand can earn up to 25% more. Think about being invited to shows like this because you do have a powerful brand. Think about being asked to the table, being sought after versus the best kept secret. That's what I'm going to be talking about. You know, the personal brand can be the difference in you being invisible or unforgettable. You know, you being the one getting the promotion or sitting back and watching the person who got the promotion. That I'm going to be giving tips on how you can really take and develop a powerful personal brand so that you can have that influence, impact, and income.
All right, best place we can find information on you. Where can we learn more about you? Where can we go?
Well, I'm on all social channels at Branding for Success. That's the number 4. That's my business, Branding for Success. Or you can get me on my website, YolandaMSmith.com, YolandaMSmith.com.
All right, fantastic. Thanks for stopping by. I appreciate it. You're listening and watching The Neil Haley Show. We'll be back in just a moment.